Hi everyone, my name is Paul Smith. I'm a final year PhD student here in Teagasc. We began my PhD in 2017. Prior to that, I worked as an agricultural policy officer with Mocker na Firma, and then I did my undergraduate degree in UCD, and I studied animal science from 2012 to 2016. So as part of my project, each day is quite different. So for instance, one day we could be down in Tully testing cattle, and we could be taking biological samples of it, the animals. We could be rumen sampling them or taking blood samples for genetic work. We could also be down looking at the green feed systems and calibrating the machines with which we use to measure methane production. Other than that, it could also be, my day could take me to the lab where I could be performing DNA extractions, so extracting DNA from microbial samples to try and identify the bugs which are present in the rumen. Then also it could be involved in perhaps maybe carrying out bioinformatic work, so trying to carry out some kind of computational biology to try and identify which bugs again are present in the rumen. But also then as well, another part of my day could take me to perhaps at a conference, so I could be presenting some of our results to a wide range of people. So to undertake this project, we are taking a three-tiered approach. Firstly, we're looking to measure methane emissions and feed efficiency in beef cattle, and we're doing this at the ICBF Progeny Test Centre in Tully, County Kildare. After we've identified animals which are divergent in their level of methane production, we're trying to see if there's a difference in the rumen microbiology between animals that are high and low methane emitters. And then finally, we're trying to see if there's a genetic element which is controlling both the composition of the rumen microbiome and the animal's level of methane production. So the aim of this project, as I said, is to try and identify animals which are divergent in their level of methane production, but also try and see if there are specific bugs within the rumen which are both associated with a high and low methane emitting animal. I suppose naturally this will help us to select for animals which are divergent in their level of methane production, but also if this project will have benefits in terms of additional mitigation strategies. So for instance, looking at supplementation, if we can find that a specific bug is associated with methane production, we can see if we can supplement the animals with a specific compound which might target those bugs and help to reduce the amount of methane production that an animal produces. So as I said, I studied agricultural science in UCD and I finished that in 2016. So I suppose when I was studying in UCD, naturally I was very interested in genetics, but I was also interested in microbiology and the certain bits of microbiology which we undertook within the graduate course. And also, as I said, greenhouse gas emissions. Agriculture is such a high emitter, or accounts for such a high proportion of Ireland's greenhouse gas emissions. So both the topical nature of the project and the fact that I was interested in both the genetics and the microbiology element of the project is what which attracted me to do the PhD in Teagasc. The one bit of key advice that I give to anybody who's thinking of embarking out on a PhD or a master's within Teagasc is make sure that you're 100% interested in the topic to which you're going to be undertaking your project in, because it is a lot of work and a lot of time and dedication needs to be put into the project. So ideally, make sure that when you're carrying out or selecting a project for your PhD, make sure there's something that you're really interested in, because you will spend a lot of time studying it. Definitely the most enjoyable aspect of the project for me is definitely the animal work. So I'm not from a farm, I'm from South Dublin, so it is kind of somewhat novel to be working with animals on a daily basis. So that is definitely the part of the project which is most enjoyable for me.